is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Let's talk about hearing through the grapevine that Devin Haney could be preparing after the Kambosos rematch. Like they're gonna have to rematch Kambosos, and Kambosos ain't budging on doing a rematch in Australia. Like they got to go back to Australia again and do the rematch. But after that, it like he gonna fight. He could be gearing up to fight Lomachenko. So I heard that they're willing to fight Lomachenko. Now, whoever know the numbers be right, they won't be right. I don't know, but in my opinion, I wouldn't fight Lomachenko. But and then also look like Gervonta Davis told Haney, if you get a belt, if you beat Kambosos, we can fight. I mean, obviously Haney got to do Kambosos over again, but at this point, it's time to see Tank shake some, move something. At this point, that's what it is. And Tank gonna have to see the winner if they do fight. That's just the honest truth. Tank gonna have to see the winner if they do fight. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video, but they ain't gonna really never give Devin Haney his credit. He probably gonna have to go back over there and fight Kambosos. And as easy as that fight looked with Kambosos, he can't go over there and overestimate Kambosos, underestimate him. He got to come in with the same mentality he had the last fight and just build on your performance. That's it. You don't have to be, a majorly building on your performance. It could be just, doing something else, putting more right hands in there, putting more lead check hooks in there, throwing the two a little bit more or not. But y'all gotta understand Kambosos, man. Kambosos is legally obligated to get this fight. Shout out to him and his team for leveraging this in negotiations or threatening to move on. They played this perfectly. Let's be real. They played this perfectly. They played this exactly perfectly. They played this perfectly. And I was just saying how Deontay Tyson Fury had to honor his side of the rematch for a trilogy with Water. Well, Devin Haney got to, honor his word, his contract. The rematch Kambosos in Australia. It is what it is. Shout out to him and Lou DeBell and his manager, his dad, for putting a good deal in there. But Loma want to come back in October. They don't know what the opponent gonna be. But apparently, him and Devin Haney is headed for a collision course. They're headed for a collision course. So that's what they headed to, for a collision course. And like I said before, he got froze out and he going to fight the dude that froze him out. I ain't turning the other cheek for nothing. I'm telling them get it how they live. But I think when he took part of that Lomachenko deal, that Kambosos deal, he knew that third fight was going to be Lomachenko. That was part of the deal. And Bob Arum going to do whatever, spend whatever money he has to spend, right? He going to, spend whatever money he has to spend to get Lomachenko a shot at all the belts. And Lomachenko don't deserve a shot at all the belts. A lot of pound for pound lists still had Lomachenko over Devin Haney. He ain't did nothing. Feel sorry for the war. He came back, beat Richard Comey, Mayoshi Nakatani. He lost to Tio freaking Lopez, bro. And he didn't have to work to get a belt, his first belt at all. He took some of his signing bonus money and Bob Arum sent it to the WBO, and that's how he got his shot. That's how he got his dang on shot. No, that's how he got his shot. you know. So, but he don't deserve this shit, man. He come in, he get it off the rip. Now I ain't turning my cheek for nobody, and black people got that shit bad. But I think it was part of their deal, though. I think it was part of their deal. Bob gonna pay him a lot. I don't see him. If he lose, Bob gonna send his ass right back to Eddie Hearn. You know, Bob gonna send his ass right back to Eddie Hearn. That's what he gonna do. That's what he gonna do. Send his ass right back to Eddie Hearn. I'm telling you that right now. He gonna send him right back to Eddie Hearn ass if you lose. They gonna do everything in the book to get Devin Haney gonna be on his last deal with a top rank. Probably if he win, Al Bear probably still got options on him knowing Bob. Or they gonna give him a lucrative offer. If he win, he ain't going back to Eddie Hearn. If he lose, he is. I wouldn't fight him, bro. I ain't give you no title shot. They can sign that franchise belt expeditiously. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. No, it is what it is. But one thing that remains about this conversation is that Gervonta Davis is gonna have to see the winner at some point. You got people out here saying, why people just now the new narrative for Gervonta Davis? They create these new BS narratives for these PBC fighters. So crazy. Not a new narrative is that these dudes just want to payday with Tank. They just want to payday with Tank. That's what they screaming to protect Tank. So when the fans stop demanding and fighters want to see fighters fight the best fighters out there, you know what I'm saying? And they talking against fighting the best fighter, man. Let you know everything you need to know. I'm telling you, it lets you know everything you need to know about boxing. Everything that Mayweather was saying, ducking Pacquiao, that's the new imprint on boxing. That's the new imprint. That's the new imprint. I'm telling y'all, that's the new imprint. The fans not just saying this to say it. You know, they saying this because it's the real live thing. And this is how they moving. Oh, they don't even want to pay that from Tank. Tank ain't making that much money. Trust me, bro. Tank ain't pulling in. You know, he doing a good gate. He only get 3% of that. Doing a terrific gate, but he ain't moving on pay-per-views. He ain't moving no pay-per-views, and I'm trying to tell y'all that. But people gonna believe what they want to believe. You know. But Tank Davis gonna have to fight the winner. People gonna demand that he fight the winner, even if they drop the belt. People talking about, well, he got title. He won titles in 3 weight divisions. What divisions he won titles in? All of them was secondary titles, not named. Well, technically, he won the 2 WBA titles. He won one versus what's my man's name? Jose Pedraza. That was a real belt for the IBF, even though a lot of people felt that Jose Pedraza lost that fight to Eddie Cherry on Showtime. But yeah, and even in that fight, he said Mayweather tried to set him up in that fight. Right? So he won his first fight title versus Jose Pedraza. Right? And then down the line, he lost the belt versus Forsaken for missing weight. All right. Then so he won a title at featherweight, and then he fought what's his boy name? He fought the kid I don't even see his name on here. It's Clayar. So he fought Clayar for the Super WBA belt, which they stripped the real Super WBA champion Machado and gave it to Tank. That's what I'm counting that. But it's a real belt. But they stripped him for no reason. He didn't miss the weight, didn't lose. They stripped him of the belt. Right? And I was at that fight. You know, great fan base for Tank. So he, to me, in my opinion, he won one real belt, the IBF. But he only won a belt. He won the WBA. They stripped him, man. He fought a guy moving up, and Clayar coming off a loss. Yes, moving up and coming off a loss. So both his real actual titles were both at 130. So I don't know why they say call him a 3-division champion. He never won a title at 26. He won 2 titles at 130, and he got a fake title at lightweight. But at some point, he gonna have to fight. He gonna have to fight the winner. You know, you want to line up Ryan Garcia? Ain't no building the line. Don't nobody respect Ryan Garcia as a real fighter. Come on. And don't nobody respect Ryan Garcia as a real fighter. So they can say whatever they want to say. Right? But at some point, Gervonta Tank Davis was going to fight him. He said if Devin Haney, win the belt, and he'd fight him. He got to rematch the belt. But if he get past Lomachenko, I don't want to hear nothing else. You got to remember, Floyd Mayweather said they never going to fight no way. And Tank can not be a Hall of Famer. He's not going to be an all-time great in my book if he don't fight nobody. He's 27 years old. It's the perfect time to fight somebody. Perfect time. Come on. But at some point, these dudes gonna have to fight. Well, Tank gonna have to fight somebody. Devin Haney willing to put it all on the line, even when Lomachenko and Top Rank did him bad. But it's business. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. That's what they say. That's what old DJ Quick say. If Haney win, I don't expect Haney going back to Eddie Hearn. And what they gonna hide behind is what they hide behind with Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Oh, Devin Haney on the wrong side of the street. Oh, Devin Haney numbers this. Oh, Tank doing these type of numbers. It's cool. Tank gonna fuck around and lose to somebody they don't see coming. All this talent being wasted with lack of confidence. But I'm gonna put it in perspective. They didn't want to let him fight Tevin Farmer, bro. Think about that for a minute. They didn't want to let him fight Tevin Sweet Pete Whitaker Farmer. That's crazy to me. He couldn't even fight Tevin Sweet Pea Farmer. Come on. This is with Tevin Farmer, he ducked Tank on the undercard or whatever, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. But at some point, he gonna have to fight somebody. At some point, he gotta make some move. He gotta make some shake. He gotta make some shake. And if you don't turn around and fight Lomachenko at that point for all the belts, turn around and fight Devin for all the belts. Right? I mean, come on. They talking about some rumor that he could be fighting Keith Thurman. Man, Keith Thurman will beat the dog walking shit out of him if he allowed to come in at full-fledged welterweight. He will beat the dog walk. He beat the tattoos off that boy. They talking about moving up, fighting Tank fighting Keith Thurman, and you don't want to fight Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Man, bro, boxing is in a bad place. And you got fans telling why, they just want to fight with Tank, this, that, and the third. Bro, Tank is in the prime of his career right now. Think about what bigger star if he was to beat these dudes. And most people favor him to beat these dudes. Chew on that for a minute. Most of these people favor him to beat these dudes. You know? But but it's what it is. But at some point, Devin Haney stepping up to the plate. He's stepping up to the plate, bro. He is stepping up to the plate, and you got to commend him. You gotta commend him. He's stepping up to the plate. You know, and you gotta ask yourself, will Gervonta Davis ever step up to the plate? I don't think so, honestly, bro. With his fans telling him everybody else just want to fight Tank because they need a payday. Mayweather saying it. What's gonna happen is he gonna turn around and fight somebody I don't see coming. They gonna whoop his ass. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Tank got dog walk like that, dog. And there ain't no hate for Tank. I think he a hell of a fighter, but I stand on shit. At some point, you gotta fight the best. I don't stand with these new boxing people, bro. I don't stand with that. I tell y'all straight up and down. I don't stand with that, bro. I don't care who it is. Honestly, I don't stand with that. Sorry, that's not me. That's just how I've been. I watched boxing my whole life. You know, but at some point they're gonna have to rumble, man. But they saying that, you know, that they saying that they're saying that you know, from good source, that Devin is willing to fight Loma after his fight with Kambosos, and it's looking like he's gonna have to rematch Kambosos in Australia. That's what they saying. It's like he's gonna have to rematch Kambosos in Australia. They got to go back. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financial want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Other than that, appreciate the love support. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. Peace.